Let's go straight in. Hey, I'm sorry I missed my appointment. My boyfriend died and I haven't been able to think straight. Period. Please, I really need help with the funeral expenses and need my money back. No period. Okay. First things first, sorry for your loss. This is not any of my clients. It's someone I know, and we're about to get in it. So at the end of the day, y'all be on a For You page carrying about stylists. My styles today is so unprofessional, it's ghetto. But let me tell you something. You gotta have a certain kind of personality, a certain kind of characteristics to deal with some of these clients. Because number one, why did you go on the booking site, pay a deposit, no show, or nothing, and think you could just send a message and get your money back? And it's like, what do your situation have to do with me? Why did something happen to you so it had to happen to me? Why do you feel like you get a pass to bypass all of my policies and procedures? What about the time it took for me to get to work? What about the gas it took? What about the day that I had to set up because I thought I had a certain kind of appointments? Like, y'all don't never think about that. But she's supposed to get her money back? No. You gotta be kidding me. And the gag is, it wasn't even her boyfriend. It was her SD. And it's like, girl, Neil, you should have carried while he was here. I'm sorry. I would not be needing no money back. I'd be up.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest channel and podcast. If you have not subscribed yet, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. I really appreciate it that you are here. And let's get into this podversation. Listen, I saw this on the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram, and I just had to comment about this. All right. Okay. You heard the video from the woman, and she says that this isn't her client, but it's a client of someone that she knows. And I guess she is a stylist as well. I had so many thoughts about this, but I'm going to just try to make this as brief as possible. There's at the time that I saw this, over 12,000 likes on this post on Instagram, and the comments from the people were definitely not very favorable to this person and what she was saying. And here's what I am going to say. First of all, as someone who is a business owner and is in the industry of beauty that works by appointments, I've been in this industry for over 14 years. I understand when it comes to someone scheduling services and then they need to cancel at the last minute, or they don't show up at all. It can be extremely frustrating, especially when they don't show up and they do not notify you to let you know that they needed to cancel their appointment or reschedule. Because especially when it is a last minute situation, even if you do have clientele that say, let me know if someone cancels so that I can get in, that does not necessarily mean that when someone cancels and you reach out to those clients that are on the wait list, as we call it in my business, that they would necessarily be available immediately at the time that you reach out to them, because at the last minute, everyone has stuff that they're doing. So even if someone is extremely eager to get in for a service, it doesn't mean that they're waiting on their hands, waiting for the phone to ring or a text message to pop through or an email or a notification on the app or whatever way you use to communicate with the clients to let them know that there is an availability, that they're going to be on ready to get into your business at that very moment. Okay. So I'm speaking from a professional stance of when people do cancel appointments at the last minute or do not show up. That can be extremely annoying and frustrating, and it can be very inconvenient as well. But with this situation, in my business, I'll just kind of give you an example. With my business, the way we do things with my staff and the clientele is when someone schedules an appointment online, it immediately takes a deposit based on the percentage of the service that they will be getting done. So there's like a 25% deposit that's taken from their card for the service that they have scheduled for, or services. Okay, cool. We do have a policy that if you cancel at the last minute, before, I believe it's 24 hours, if you cancel after that time period, then the deposit is not refunded, but it can be applied to another upcoming appointment. So there should be no love lost there. And 25%, it's a percentage, okay? And if someone just does not show up at all and they do not notify us, then the deposit goes to the business and the service provider. So at least there's something to compensate. Even if it's not what you were anticipating, there's something to compensate for that time that was blocked out to provide services for that person that scheduled the appointment. Okay, there goes that. Well, with this situation, it sounds like, it appears that this person paid the full price already, and the person stated that they had someone that died, a boyfriend, and the girl saying she's lying, that's not even really her boyfriend. She said it's her SD. So I don't know if SD stands for side dude or whatever. I don't even know. This, again, getting back to this person that's speaking in this video, she appears to be very young, probably in her early 20s, okay? I'm not. I'm not. So there's a maturity level that really isn't there. And there are some beauty businesses, honestly, that will take the full price if someone doesn't cancel within a certain period of time or they do not show up. There are some businesses that do that, and it is in the policy. If it's written in the policy, the person should get notification of that when they schedule the appointment. But most people who operate businesses, especially if you are working with clientele, there should be some sort of heart involved with the situations and decisions that you make. So it shouldn't just be, oh, well, you scheduled the appointment, you didn't cancel in time, so yeah, you just got to go ahead and pay the full price. This person's claiming that they had a death and they really need the money. If you don't care, like this person sounds like they don't, then that's just what you're going to do. You're just going to say, you know what? What does that have to do with me? That's not my problem. That is extremely heartless. And you cannot expect to grow in business if you do not have some sort of heart. I have not been in business for over 14 years operating without a heart. Have there been situations where I had to put my foot down and say, you know what? I'm not allowing someone to take advantage of me or this business, so enough is enough? Yeah, but there definitely been a number of times where I've refunded money, not for the sake of us being wrong, but just for the sake of peace. When it's like, you know what, this person just is not worth it. And this even, is just showing us that this is not even the type of client that we want to frequent our business. So you know what, give them their money, send them on their way, wish them farewell, good day, peace, all of that good stuff. And let's make sure that they never come back here, and we mark them on the red list of clients that we do not ever want to service again. So that may have been the situation where this person should have said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and refund their money. I don't really believe that this is the situation that she's sharing with me, but I just don't even want to deal with this person anymore because she seems flaky. She seems like she's someone that's just going to continue to have an issue, and she wants to get services done that she really can't afford to pay for. So you know what? I don't even want to waste my time with her. She just needs to go to someone else. So I'm just going to send her money back and say peace and move on. When you do things like that, your business will grow. Like I said, I have experience with this. I have so many years of experience with this. There are times where you just have to let your pride go, humble yourself, and say, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give this person their money back. I don't know the entire situation. Again, just seeing this post on the Neighborhood Talk. I don't know the young lady. I don't know the client. I don't know the actual stylist, because apparently, like she's saying, she was not even the service provider. She's just the friend of the stylist and she wanted to talk about how some clients are not professional and how it takes a certain level of whatever she said to deal with some of these clients. Maybe you're in the wrong market. I, as a business owner and being someone that deals with the public, I get it. When it comes to working with people, some people can be so nasty and ugly, like Nene says, so nasty and so rude. I get it. But I can say that I have had a successful business over the 14 years that I have been in business because I have made sure that the market that I am in is not targeting those types of people. Do people like that slip in every now and then? Absolutely. Absolutely. But she sounds like she is just like, this is the type of stuff that we deal with all the time and I'm just over it. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're just not in the right market. There are a certain level of professional clientele out there if you have that sort of professionalism as well, because you attract who you are. I mean, let's just be honest. You attract who you are and they will be attracted to you. But if you are kind of like just being honest, kind of ghetto in this way that she's speaking and acting and speaking about the clients and what does your problem have to do with me, when the person said that someone that was close to them died and they need help with expenses, so could you please refund my money? Like, how heartless could you be? It's not up to you to research to find out if she's telling the truth. Shit happens. And not everyone is honest. But again, it seems like this is a type of business that they're attracting. So this is the norm for them. But I just really wanted to speak about this because it is apparent to me that she is younger, pretty immature. And I'm not speaking about that in a negative way, but there's maturity and there's immaturity. It sounds like she has a level of immaturity and she will live and learn. We'll see if she will grow from this and if she will take any of the feedback from a lot of the commenters. Some of the comments, like I saw one that says she's as foolish as her accent with the laughing emoji. Another one says this stylist is lying, all caps. They have backup clients and squeeze in clients they take, then flex like you left them hanging. May something worse happen to both clients for this level of thinking. Now, I don't really know what that person said because it said happen to both clients. I think she may be meaning both stylists and not clients, but at any rate, I digress. A lot of people just really were not here for what she was saying. So you guys can let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Do you feel that she has a point, or do you feel that she is just over the top and there's just no way she can really expect to grow in business if she continues to operate in this way? I'm speaking from a level of maturity and someone who is a business owner and in the beauty industry, to be more exact. And I've been in this industry for well over a decade, probably 1.5 times her age, I'm thinking. So I know of what I speak. I've had multiple business locations. I still do. And I cannot understand this level of thinking if you are thinking for the long term of business. If you're just thinking about, I'm just trying to get this bag right now and I need my coins, then that's all you're going to have is coins. Pretty much. So guys, thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. And until the next time, this is Beth. And as always, I'm just being beautifully honest.
Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until the next time, I'm just being beautifully honest.